2021 was the year of getting your relationships in line. Especially if you're already in a committed relationship, chances are the road of 2021 was not necessarily the smoothest. However, 2022 comes bringing in a lot of new energies to work with. Even if Saturn is still transiting through your 7th house, putting some pressure on the romantic life, Jupiter in your 8th will bring about some financial abundance when it comes to shared resources. This could be the year for clearing out a lot of debt, which can smooth things up within the romantic sphere. This should be good news for every Leo, since who doesn't like bills getting paid? The first bit of the year will have a considerably slower pace than the rest, so don't be alarmed if things seem to not be going anywhere. We do start the year on a Venus retrograde happening in your 6th house. Not only does that put a hamper on relationships of any kind, but the transit through the 6th can also make it a little harder to work in group projects. This transit only goes on through January, so don't be too stressed and be patient. Once February comes around the corner, things will really start to get moving. Besides, Jupiter being in Pisces for the right half of the year will alleviate some of the slower and less exciting transits like the Venus retrograde. Speaking of Jupiter, you should take full advantage of this window between January and June when Jupiter will be in Pisces in your 8th house. If you've been thinking of asking for any loans, this will be the time for it. This window will help deal with business negotiations, contracts, and even dealing with the government. This could also be a good time for those who have joint accounts or invest in stocks online. The only challenge that may arise from it comes from the time of this transit, is taking too impulsive actions because the opportunities look solid. Remember, this is still Pisces, and this sign symbolizes the dreamer. Even if blessings seem to be falling from the sky, it's essential to stay grounded in the here and now, not just your goals. If you miss out on that window, there's really no need to worry. After Jupiter is done in your 8th house, it will begin to transit your 9th for the rest of the year and even some 2023. This could be an excellent time for traveling and exploration. In Aries, your fellow fire sign, Jupiter makes for big bursts of energy, and it invited in the impetus to experience something you've never seen before. Whatever journey you embark on, may that be physical or spiritual, will be the source of significant life lessons. Since Jupiter will be trine with your 1st house throughout this time, the transit will make 2022 the year for you to redefine yourself and what you believe in. It will most of all strengthen within you the belief that nothing is impossible when you set your mind to it. August, at around Leo season, things may get a little hectic with a triple conjunction happening in your 10th house. The North Node, Mars, and Uranus will all throw a party in your place of career, which could make for quite the unexpected upheavals. You can expect a busier than usual month, and there's even the possibility for some good old workplace drama. It's best to stay away from all the ruckus and try to lay low, though. Given this is happening at an angular house and could be hitting any other planets that could be in your 1st house, it could be a little difficult to avoid this fiery astrological event. Still, know that it's temporary. If any situations occur that you cannot run away from, it would be wise to do a meditation or mantra for Mars every Tuesday to help remediate some of the tension. Furthermore, as we get closer to the fall, and especially winter, the events from this period will start to calm down. Speaking of fall, this will be when we have the last Saturn and Uranus square happening between your 10th and 7th houses. This could bring back some old relationship dramas from last year, so be patient. This is quite the conclusive drama for this 2021 to 2022 cycle, and after we pass through it, the scene will really change. For that reason, trying to go head first and tending to problems that arise will be extremely beneficial. You don't want any unresolved issues going into the next year, so don't be afraid to cut any ties that need to be cut, or if the problem is more superficial, asserting your needs and expectations will do the job just fine. There's a chance that this may also involve some of the events that will transpire earlier regarding career, so it would be wise to try your best to keep work and your love life separate until the end of October. However, the 7th house also deals with business partnerships. If the problems are regarding your work colleagues, the key will be to hold your head high and not let unnecessary discussions get to you too much. After this turbulent fall, things will surprisingly slow down almost out of nowhere. Especially as Jupiter retrogrades back into your 8th house, all the action of the closing of the year will be internal. It will be a time to revisit old debts, both of the financial and emotional type, to try to square any overdue energy exchange as we go into the next year. This could also represent the idea of people paying up their duties towards you. This could come in the form of unexpected displays of kindness, a surprise gift you have wanted for a while, or even, if it applies, some good news regarding issues with the law or government. As you can see, 2022 is a year full of ups and downs, but what year isn't? All you have to do is try to make the best of it with the information you just got. Here's to a blessed year for all the Leos out there. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website, go to horoscope.com, where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.